G'day fellas, how we be? Well, we finally managed to finish this thing off at least. We've got the thing sorted together. We've had lots of problems getting this thing together. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I think this thing actually looks like a shoe. Let's see what it actually feels like. We'll finally actually try one of these things on and see if we're on the right track. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Plenty of room in the toe. My toe's about there. Ah, that's a nice snug fit. It really is. So I should take this moment to remind people that this is a prototype. It's indicative of what I want to make, but it's not exactly what I want to make. It looks like what I want to make, and it sort of feels like I want to make. Yeah, that's not bad. So one of the things I was unable to do was really activate the glue and press it in at the same time. I ended up using a bike tire tube, wrapping it round. But yeah, I've got to rethink that. So the next time I make this unit, this white piece, which acts as a shank, it's made out of ABS and is basically rock solid. I'll have to glue this onto the finished boot first, and then I'll have to leave this support strap off the unit assembly and attach this at the end, because the way units go together, like the rest of the unit I can just put together as normal, and then I can put it on like a normal unit. But yeah, to make this thing at home, at least using make the unit all in one piece, which is how I did this, and then put the upper in, yeah, it just didn't really work. But yeah, I'm really disappointed with my sewing. Is really flipping rough. My cutting's pretty darn rough too, but because I've printed out the TPU pig troughs, it's actually given the material a pretty convincing sort of shoe stiffness. That's pretty bad. One of my pet hates with footwear is that I can never really get a snug fit down to like the ball of my foot here, and this one, it's about 1 centimeter wide. I'd like it a bit wider. Just looks a bit formal when your laces are that close. And yeah, I haven't cleaned up any of my marks. Yeah. And I haven't got any footage of me lasting it. Sorry, that was a nightmare. I had to really stop and just think about how to last it. And yeah. Alright, that's not bad. It's pretty cool. My first unit, my first last, and one of my old uppers reimagined. Not bad. The pattern's pretty good. There's a tweak on the vamp that I'll do just to make it easier to last. But other than that, she's pretty spot on. And I think it even matches the original that I made 20-30 years ago. So yeah. And of course, this original has its own problems, particularly the vamp. So this part here is a lot wider, and the mudguard is a lot bigger, whereas the plug is a lot smaller. And I did that back in the day because this one got done in the factory, so those lines were easy to understate so that I could then adjust the pattern and put this line exactly where I want. Whereas this one, this is literally the 3D model that I made, so I was able to fine tune how this goes in on the computer, and that seems to have worked pretty well. I've not lasted it very well, so it's kind of, you've got to use your imagination a lot, fellas. This is really bad stitching. You know, it's bad workmanship really, but the design, yeah, I think we're pretty much there. But yeah, what else can I say? Stuff. We'll catch you later, fellas.